Pro. Super excited to visit with all of you today. Today is kind of a special series that I decided to throw out in the hat. You are used to seeing so many of our workouts. You're used to seeing all these new products that we've launched, and how innovative and world class Life Pro is coming along with so many different options for tools and gadgets and biohacks for finding your best self and healing from mental, emotional, and physical, spiritual challenges. So today, what I wanted to talk to you about is all these different products that we have here today are under $100, and a lot of these I use every day in my practice in helping others to overcome physical pain and emotional pain, but also preventing any kind of overuse injuries in the form of recovery. So it came to my mind a little while ago, like we need to have a gathering in which I get to share with you some of my favorite gadgets and biohacks that are less than $100. Because when it comes down to having some of the products that Life Pro has manufactured and put out there, not everybody has the extra pot of money to play with. But I think we can all save our dollars on a week to week basis and be able to buy something for under $100. If you should find something here in my favorites that you might have had your eyes on at the very beginning when we launched the product, and at the time it was too pricey. Now, because we have more and more stuff coming out, um, we tend to put specials on some of these products. All of the products that you're going to find here are going to be available on Amazon. You can also find them on the Life Pro Fitness website. And if you have Life Pro Fitness website /Amber, that comes back to this episode specifically. But again, there are going to be some coupon codes that are available on Amazon that are not available on the Life Pro website. And of course, Amazon is a limited time only on coupon codes. So if for whatever reason you should go online to buy them on Amazon and you're not finding a coupon code there, it's because they've already exhausted all of the coupons available for that product. So anyhow, these are again some of my favorite things, and all under $100. Some of them close to that $60 range with the big promotions running on. And a lot of these products are not only for recovery, but some of them are fitness oriented, wellness oriented, can be used for post surgical situations. A lot of variety here, and they don't take up a lot of space. As you see, I've got approximately 10, 12 products just sitting here on a 6 foot table, not taking up much space at all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing on my favorites list is called the Dyna Mini Massage Gun. And I'm going to come up here and close in person so you can see it. But the Dyna Mini Massage Gun comes in this nice little carry case. And what's really nice is this carry case, it has a little carry handle on it. But what I like about this is if I'm traveling and I want to stick it into my handbag, or if I want to stick it into my backpack when I'm traveling in my car. Matter of fact, I bought a new car last winter and had to drive about 10 hours to pick it up. So when it came down to me getting really tense from sitting in the same spot all the time, as I'm driving, I turn this gadget on and there we go, and just start working my neck and my shoulders, because just sitting in this position for several hours or getting into my back, right? This is one of the easiest, lightest tools that we have for vibration massage. And again, this is the Dyna Mini Massage Gun. It comes in this carry case exactly as you see it, and goes in there like that. Okay. And we've got a lot of different attachments here. It comes with 4 different attachments. What I like about these attachments is they all have a rubber tip, or like it's like a rubber silicone based tip. So it's super soft, but it also has a little bit of give to it. So when you're using this on certain areas of your body that are a lot more sensitive than other areas, when we have this more forgiving tip that we're making contact with on the body, it doesn't tend to hurt in some of those sensitive areas. So IT band, getting near a bony prominence here. So you got tennis elbow. When we're looking even at tennis elbow, we've got this little what I call a little bullet tip. But it goes on the end, super easy, and you can really dial into some of those little forearm muscles that cause a lot of the pain at the elbow or carpal tunnel at the wrist. I use my hands a lot on a day-to-day basis, doing manual therapy massage. And so as a practitioner, as a therapist, my hands bother me after doing so many hours without taking care of myself. And some of us that provide the kind of work that fix others are among the worst to maintain balance and to fix ourselves. So what's nice, there it is running. There you go. And so it's got 4 different speeds, and the speed doubles each time you push the power button on top. But I can just run this back and forth on my hand in these really little spots that are more tense and carrying a lot more tension and soreness from repetitively typing, or maybe you use tools, or like again, if you're me, you're working on a lot of human bodies. So if you're a therapist, chiropractor, physician, maybe you're somebody who does a lot of writing or a lot of typing. Again, even with driving or riding a bike, but you can work up these nice little fine muscles in the forearm. And when it comes to switching these different attachment tips, it is super easy to do. We just pull and off comes the tip, and then you can replace it on with something else of your liking. So it comes when it's installed, it comes with this flat tip, which can be used in a lot of different areas. It has a USB attachment port that goes right here at the top. Actually, it's a USB attachment. Okay, so again, very modern, bringing everything up to date in innovation. Has this little strap on it. So if you're one of those that you are afraid that you can't reach a certain spot and you don't want to drop the tool, you can put the strap around your wrist, turn on the tool, and then we can turn that up a little bit. We can work on areas of our glutes if we're struggling with glute area. If you're dealing with tension on the IT band, of course, we don't want to put a lot of pressure on the IT band, but get my balance here. But you can work up and down with the flat tip, but that's how it comes in the package. And so when you store, you're going to store it with the flat tip on. And again, it has a lot of great little features, but 4 speeds, really packs a punch for travel, weighs just, I want to say it weighs like less than 3 pounds. Super, super light to carry around. Fits in your purse or in your briefcase or in the glove box compartment, desk drawer, a lot of different places you can stash this without anybody knowing that you've got one. $89.99 is what it is for sale on Amazon. And again, you can buy that on Amazon, or you can buy it on our website, lifeprofitness.com, and you can hit /Amber. You might be able to use my extra discount code on some of these products that are not already on super special. If you type in Amber 10, it'll give you an extra 10% off the lowest mark price. Most of the time those work, but they don't double stack promo codes. So if you've already attempted to try and use a promo code in addition to mine, it doesn't work that way. So give it a try. Again, lifeprofitness.com /Amber, or just lifeprofitness.com, and you can type in under promo code or coupon code at your summary checkout, Amber 10, all one word, or you can go to Amazon and you'll find it there. Zips up, nice and compact, and super easy to carry around, super easy to disinfect. I just use disinfectant wipes like you would use to clean your kitchen or bathroom. There you go. So there's the Dyna Mini. Okay, number 2 on my list is the Oculux. And this little gadget, I have had about 6 of these in my facility that I was sitting on just for the right time for the right people. And I've sold like 3 or 4 of these in the last couple weeks. And it's one of those products that came out about a year ago. It uses USB to charge, and it has this little input right here on the edge. You can plug that in there to charge. And when it comes to turning this on, one little thing that I would suggest is if you wear makeup, make sure that you put a paper towel over your face so that you don't rub off the makeup on here, because it's really hard to get makeup off of these. But anyhow, you want to turn it on after you've actually put it on. But it's easily adjustable. It does fold up nice and compact, so you can slide it in your nightstand by your bed. You can sit it on a coffee table or inside of a drawer. If you go out to your car and take a little cat nap for about a half hour on a lunch break, you can keep it in glove compartment in your car. But it also has Bluetooth capability, so you can listen to music through the speakers that are built within it, and it also has heat and massage. So really good for headaches, really good for migraines, for sinus pressure, or just to relax. If you can't shut the world away and you're trying to wind down at the end of the night and you can't, this is a great tool that you can use in order to be able to relax. One of the things you want to make sure of here is your on-off button. And so you're not going to want to just press. You're going to press and hold. And there it clicked on. And then it just automatically goes into one of 4 different types of massage mode. So I'm going to turn it back off. So it turns on and off just as easy as the same. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And yes, it looks like virtual reality, but it's not. Promise you that. And here we go. And things are working. You're going to feel it compressing and already heating up. So it's heating up very warm, very quick, feels really relaxing. And then it releases that air pressure as it shifts pressure chambers. So there's different pressure chambers around the Oculux, and it just increases with inflation and pressure, and then it decreases and releases. And then it moves across those channels one at a time in a cyclical pattern. And there I just rubbed off my makeup because of course I've got my makeup on today, but you can see where my makeup has rubbed off. So just make sure that when you're using it, and if you're sharing it amongst other individuals, or if you're doing it in the middle of your office, in the middle of a work day, that you take a paper towel and lay it there across the inside edge, or Kleenex, so that you don't rub off your makeup off to this microfiber. It's almost like it's like a suede silk sensation of this fabric. But I have taken carpet remover, I've taken stain remover in order to clean the makeup off before, and it just doesn't come off very easy, and we don't want to get these wet. But one of my favorite products for sure. $89.99 today on Amazon or on the Lifepro Fitness website. And again, super, super wonderful product. Does not have a carry case, so it comes in this little box. And I store it in this little box. So all the directions are in here on the inside, but it just stores right here in this little oval. And I just stash it in there just like you see it. They have this in gray, and then the original one that they came out with was blue. So if you decide that you want the gray one, you'll have to click on that option wherever you order it from. But truly, one of my absolute favorite products, and has been a favorite product among a lot of my customers here, my clients here in the last month. We've sold quite a few of these because of seasonal stress and seasonal depression. So it helps with all of that and providing a relaxation environment. All right, so $89.99 for that. Now, we have 2 different massagers for the hands, but I only have one available today that's actually charged because we use these a lot. Excuse me. Again, we're using a USB port in order to charge. And so it goes conveniently, it'll plug in here, right here on the end, right here on the inside. Okay. And then you can plug this into your wall. You cannot run this at the same time that you're charging it. And it'll take a couple hours to charge it full. And it does have a little storage bag that comes with it, so you can keep it in a storage bag. But as you can see here on the inside, this is the Legra Plus. As you look here on the inside, you're going to see that there's a little form of a palm here. And so you're going to slide your hand in until you can see your fingers out the end. And you want to feel, it feels like a little half round ball in there. You want to feel that right here on the palm of your hand. And so we're going to go there. And ideally, you want to do this sitting down, but since I'm just demonstrating this, I'm going to show you standing up. But we're going to push the power on button. So there's your power on button. You can see there. Okay. And we have 6 different levels of intensity. We've got 6 different preset programs. We have a vibration feature and also a heat feature. And if you decide that you want to turn the vibration off, or if you want to try a different program, then you can push, there's a certain button on here that allows you to work on that. But at any time, you can turn the vibration up, or you can turn the heat up to a higher level. And you can just, like I said, if you don't like one of the programs, because it comes with 6 preset massage functions and 6 different levels of intensity. So if it's not as intense enough for you at a level 1 or level 2, you can continue to travel all the way up to a level 6 in order to get the most out of your hand experience. Now, the original that we came out with is called the Legra. And the Legra is missing a couple of programs, but for the most part, they're exactly the same size, do the exact same thing. And in fact, the control panels look essentially the same. But the original Allegra hand massager is still available for purchase. And again, it looks exactly the same, except the control panel is just a little bit smaller. But it is $89.99 today on Amazon. And if you're wanting the Allegra Plus hand massager, this one that I have right here is $99.99, and then it has an extra $5 off coupon available today. Now, if you're watching this into the future and you're not seeing that coupon code there, it's because they've already exhausted the amount of coupons that they're going to share for that product. So $99.99 is what it's on special for today with a $5 coupon off. So there's our Allegra hand massager, and you can see how well it's already worked in actually working into compressing into my palm, which I really needed today. So that was perfect timing. Okay, so we have dealt with the massage gun, we've dealt with our eyes, we have dealt with our hands, and now we're going to work with our legs. So we've got two different features for legs. We have the Radiate Plus, or the Radiate X, I should say, and these are full leg massagers. And these are different from the Axis air compression boot systems in that these are not fully enclosed. These are Velcroed into place, whereas the Axis boots actually zip all the way up. The Axis boots are like $450. These are on special today. These are the longer ones, but these are on special today for $99.99. And I'll show you the shorter version, which is just the lower leg, for $79.99. I took these with me. My daughter plays volleyball, and we were traveling this weekend to a hotel, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take these with us in case she wants to recharge while we're in the hotel room, because everything is wireless when it comes to the control panel. You don't have to be plugged into the wall. And what happened was we got back to the room after all these matches and all this walking and riding in the car for a long period of time, and all the kiddos got together to play. So guess what I did? I laid in my bed and I enjoyed the Radiate X leg massagers, and I took a nap, and it was just heavenly. Had the Oculux eye massager on, had my headphones, just listening to some calming music and doing some meditation. But truly, truly wonderful. But when we get these on, they're labeled right side and left side, and these come all the way up to your thighs. So when they go on, they unplug just that easy. So they're going to go on all the way up to the groin when you're putting them on. And again, they're not fully enclosed. So here's how the foot opens up. The very end of it is still sealed, but the full ankle is completely exposed right here. So you can actually see the skin, versus with the other air compression boots that we have, there's a zipper that zips all the way up and is completely enclosed, so you can't see the leg. These come with leg extenders. So if you are not able to fit into these as they are in their little duffel bag, they come with extra panels that you can make these bigger so that you can fit more muscular thighs, or if you're dealing with lymphedema, you can, they fit you much more comfortably across the whole circumference of the leg instead of leaving part of the leg open. So these have several different programs that are preset. And I'll show you how simple the control panel is. So here's our control panel, and we're just going to push on the power button. Maybe. Let me actually plug them in. It might be that they have to be plugged in. I was going to say, I know I took this exact pair with me over the weekend. So there's a good chance that they actually might be dead because I actually used them. And it takes a couple of hours to charge them, and then you get a lot of use out of them. Let's see. Nope, it is kaput. I completely used it up. So that's on my end. That's my bad. They do work because I used them a couple of days ago. So I'll pull out the other ones that are still charged because I didn't use those, but I had some little girls that were using them, and they used a much shorter time frame than I did. But we had an ankle sprain, so we had somebody who used the lower leg boots because they didn't need the full length. So if you're recovering from surgery or an injury and you're needing to circulate, so this is another thing. My stepdad was in a motorbike accident a couple weeks ago. Spent several hours in the emergency room. They didn't really give him a whole lot of options when he left for pain. And of course, with the controlled substance, you can only get so many pain pills before you leave the hospital. excuse me, he did not have a fractured femur, but he had a really deep bone bruise that is just now starting to come out. So as miserable as he was, couldn't get out of bed to get on a walker. So I contacted him. I said, hey, you guys have the Radiate X boots. Why don't you try those? Because it's not going to hurt you. It's going to circulate energy like a pump through the legs all the way up to the hips. And so that's what he did. So if you go to our Facebook VIP group, you'll find a photo of him actually using those boots. And they made a huge difference in his pain thresholds and his recovery time. And he's doing great. But those first 48, 72 hours were pretty miserable until he was able to get the boots on. And perfectly safe if you are recovering from an acute injury and you're needing to work on, circulating new blood into those areas. But the Radiate regulars are just the lower leg. So it's just going to cover the foot and the ankle and the calf. If you have restless leg syndrome, this is a great option for restless leg syndrome in that it continues to pulse. Or if you are somebody who's been in the hospital with a recent surgery, or you've had a child, you've been in delivery, you might experience and feeling those cuffs in the hospital. These do this exact same thing, except I think they're better in some ways. And so if you enjoy the feeling of that compression on your lower legs, total knee replacement, it helps with minimizing blood clots, with pushing up circulation and lymph into our lymphatic system to eliminate. So really good for detox, really good for circulating into a compromised circulating body. Just want to make sure that you're paying attention to which intensity you use, because if you have compromised sensation or if you have neuropathy of the lower extremity and you can't feel the pressure, we definitely don't want to cut any pressure off. But with these, it's really hard to cut pressure off or cut circulation off because it's an open chamber. So, and we've got two different chambers. We've got a foot and then we've got the lower leg. But same exact remote as the other one. And this one actually got battery to it. So I'll go ahead and turn it on. Perhaps. Oh, it just dropped down a notch. Of course, this would happen because I actually used this stuff over the weekend. So that being said, again, these are my favorite products that I use that are under $100. So go figure, they've actually been used. And remember, one of the great things with all of the Lifepro products is they're going to come with a lifetime warranty. So if you do have any trouble and once you plug it in and there we go. I knew it was going to work. So it automatically starts working, and it starts in a preset program. There are 3 different levels of intensity, and there are 3 different levels of heat, and then we have our different manual functions. So if you just want leg or if you just want ankle, you can turn or foot. I'm sorry. If you just want leg or foot, you can actually go between those programs, and you have the option of being able to choose and customize your treatment with heat and with intensity, while not having to think about how you actually have to set up the program. So it's already preset in here. All you have to do is turn it on and it automatically starts working. You just decide the intensity and the temperature that you want to feel. Now, the other thing that makes these great, turn this off. There we go. The other thing that makes these great is how compact they are. So if you are an athlete and let's say you're a track athlete and you are wanting to travel, and being able to use some of these before or after your competition, they fit into this really small duffel bag, And everything that comes along with the product can be stored in there, including the wall charger that charges the unit, which you need in order to keep everything going. But it is a wireless device. So once you get your boots charged, you don't have to plug them into the wall in order to use them. You'll use them independently with the control panel, the remote, and you're good to go for like 3 or 4 hours for, the different treatments. But that's how small and compact they are. And can throw that in your regular duffel bag with your track and field shoes, or if you're a cross country runner, or if you're training for a mini marathon and you start to get shin splints or calf cramps, this is a good product to use for all that. I know right now it's like the season when a lot of people start training for those mini marathons and full on marathons, and we got track and field season starting for a lot of high school teams. So it's a great time to be looking into some gadgets for helping with recovery. And so here is the Radiate X. They're $100, so $99.99 on the dot. And again, they fit in here nice and tight with the leg panel extenders so that you can use them for a variety of different locations. Use them in the car if you're riding the backseat of the car coming home from a softball match and you're a softball player and you just are wanting to recharge before it's time to hit the books, or before you get home. You can do this in the backseat of a car, so it's a pretty good deal. And everything squeezes in there nice and tight, just like that. And so those are the extra long boots. All right. You'll find details on our website, lifeprofitness.com, or on Amazon about specific dimensions. And if you want to know more specifics about each and every one of these products, you can go back to YouTube and type in Lifepro leg massager, Lifepro hand massager, and you'll find an orientation video of me showing you up close in person all the very specific details and all the great features and how to get the best out of your product. So I won't waste time in this feature in doing that. I've been using this for a couple of years. This is the Serger Vibrating Foam Roller. Truly has been a great piece of equipment. One of the first vibrating foam rollers to ever come out on the market. Still, in my opinion, one of the best. It has a timer on the end of it so that you can get an idea of how long you are actually rolling out in a specific area. And then on the other end, we have our on-off button. And so we flip that on and you're gonna see all the lights come on. There's 4 different levels of intensity. And what I love about this is not only do we have vibration, but we have this texture. And the texture changes as you turn the roller all around. And so depending on if you're trying to hit trigger points in the shoulders or trying to hit trigger points in the hips or in the glutes, you're gonna find a different side of this roller is gonna feel more soothing than others. But right now we're on 4 different levels of intensity and we've got a full battery. So if I push the red button once, you're going to see level 1. There's level 2. Yep, hold up here. Yes, there we go. Now we're talking. So now we're up to 4 levels of intensity with a full battery. Okay. And what's really cool about this is it's so powerful, it will actually get away from you on the floor if you're trying to use it. You can go back to one of my videos and I'll teach it's about an hour long total body foam rolling routine. You don't have to do a total hour of foam rolling, but if you're wanting to get specifically into the glutes, into the shoulders, into the calves, into the quads, into those areas where you really don't feel very good, or in the spine, there's all kinds of tips and tricks that you can find on how to use this at home with, I'm a sports medicine professional, so we show you all the little tricks about how to access and how to get the most out of this foam roller safely and effectively. Remember, you only want to roll 1 inch per second of your body, and you don't want to stay in any one area of your body part for any more than a couple of minutes before you start to create more inflammation in an area. So too much of a good thing can actually cause more problems. So less sometimes is better, but just remember not to roll too fast so that you're able to stimulate all the little muscle fibers that tend to get ignored when you're dominating through compensation patterns. And so the Serger Vibrating Foam Roller is $99.99. And today you can get it on Amazon with a $15 off coupon. And again, depending on when you're watching this, that $15 off coupon may be there or may not be there, or maybe less. So if you're interested in getting yourself a Serger Vibrating foam roller, you're going to want to get that as quickly as possible because these don't last very long. It's one of our best products, and it's been around for several years with Lifepro. We also have another version of this called the Pro, and the Pro is pretty similar, but it has a heated pad on the outside, and it's got a little bit more texture to it. But it has a lot of the same features. So save yourself some money in going with other competitors that are well over $200. I've had those products, and this one really packs a punch, does a great job. And I've got a lot of athletes, all the way from kids to professional athletes, that use the vibrating foam roller with great success in order to keep themselves going faster, stronger, with much more recovery in between without breaking down. So Serger Vibrating Foam Roller, $99.99. $15 off if you buy it through Amazon for a limited time only. Okay, we talked about the Legger Plus hand massager as being that's the extended panel. Now, so we've talked about a lot of different massage features. We've talked about some vibrating features. Now we're going to talk into the new photon therapy. So this is a red light therapy device. If you're not familiar with red light therapy, it is referred to as the miracle medicine. I actually have a book called The Medical Miracle, and they talk about all the clinical research studies that have been done on red light therapy and how it has affected so many different types of situations, from anti-aging to inflammation, depression, wound healing, cellulite, fine lines and wrinkles, so many different things. Even red light therapy takes care of stubborn fat cells. So if you are trying to stimulate those stubborn fat cells here through the gut and through the hips, we do make a red light therapy belt strap that goes around. It is not one of our less than $100 products, but it is one of my favorite products on the list of things we sell. And red light therapy is very world class, cutting edge. And you're going to hear a lot more about it if you're not already there. But this is the Lumicare light therapy torch. Comes with a rechargeable battery and the charger that goes into the wall. So everything runs off of the battery power that's included in the product. With this, you're going to have a little carry strap on here. It has two different it has two different red light therapy light bulbs, and then it also has an infrared therapy bulb. Now, when you turn this on, and I'm going to put on some glasses here in a second, you don't ever want to look directly into the light bulb with your eyes, because the eyes are very sensitive to red light in general. Infrared light is naked to the human eye, so you'll see that there's a bulb in here, but infrared wavelength light, infrared spectrum is naked to the human eye, but it penetrates the deepest level in human tissue. So if you have pain in your lumbar spine, L5S1, you're dealing with the disc bulge, you buy a Lumicare light therapy torch, there's a good chance, not guaranteeing it, but there's a good chance from the research studies and from my personal experience and professional experience of working with clients, if you put that light therapy torch right in the hot spot that you feel pain, it radiates through on a safe level using natural wavelength spectrum light energy in order to change the polarity of the tissues in the body, therefore allowing it to heal at an accelerated rate. So it's not anything that will hurt you, but you don't want to be looking directly into it with your eyes. Comes with a little torch pouch that stores it. So if you want to carry it around with you in your gym bag or in your purse, keeping it in the car, or if you want to keep it in your desk drawer at work for the days that you're having a little bit more inflammation, different areas of your body, including your hands, it doesn't take up very much space at all. It also comes with the safety glasses. Doot, 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 doot. There we go. Now, the question always comes up, what if I'm using this in my home and I've got somebody sitting here and somebody sitting here and then I'm sitting here? Does everybody have to wear glasses? And the answer is no, as long as people are not looking directly into the end of this light. So when I turn this on, yep, doot, 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 it is bright light, not good for the eyes. So make sure that you've got your safety specs on so that you don't hurt yourself. And as you can tell, you can't even see the third bulb that's there. You just see the two red light therapy bulbs, right? Well, let's just say right now my hands are a little sore today because I've been jumping right back into the mix of things after being gone for the weekend. So in order to calm the inflammation down in the palm of my hand, you can make direct contact with the skin. It will not hurt you. If you have an open cut, or if you have some tissue damage, a scrape, a contusion, a bruise, you can actually do wound healing using red light therapy as well, but you don't make direct contact on those. You're going to hold it about an inch away for about a minute to 2 minutes and just allow it to saturate in the red light spectrum. And that changes how your cells work on a nuclear level, but also mitochondrial level. And the stem cells that you already have in your body, red light therapy actually regenerates stem cells within the human body as it naturally exists. So a lot of greatness that comes out of this. It automatically has a kickoff switch for 5 minutes. So if you've had it on for 5 minutes, it'll automatically kick off. If you got tennis elbow, because I've had a lot of people talking to me about tennis elbow here lately, you just plug it right on the spot, wherever it hurts. Hold it there for 3 minutes or so. Do that a couple times a day. The rules of threes is you're going to hold it in a spot for 3 minutes, 3 times a day for 3 weeks, and you will feel a significant difference without having to do anything else. When it comes to wrinkles on your face, this is a hyper concentrated bulb. So you don't want to use this necessarily close to your eyes unless you're using it on, let's say, scar or acne scars. If you have pitted scars, or if you have a keloid scar from whatever you've had, or if you've got jaw pain, TMJ works really well. You just don't want to put it anywhere on your eyes, okay? And we don't want to hold it too far away unless you're wearing really protecting specs. If you're wanting to do something with true wrinkles on the face, we actually make a red light therapy mask called the Visicure. And the Visicure not only has red light therapy, but it also has yellow therapy, and it also has blue therapy. Blue therapy is really good for killing bacteria and for redness and inflammation associated with bacteria. Yellow therapy is really good for rosacea and red inflamed skin. Red light therapy covers the gamut of it. But this one comes in one, you just push the button on, all 3 bulbs hit you all at once, and it's truly is a medical miracle in a lot of ways that it works, and it can be used just about anywhere in the human body. So really, really cutting technology. If you're not into red light therapy yet, start looking into it because it's really powerful and it's natural. It's something that was discovered by NASA, and so it's just using natural wavelength spectrum light photon therapy in order to change the polarity of our tissue beneath the surface so that it can thrive and it can fix itself and heal in its own environment. And we're creating the optimal environment. So this bad boy is $99.99 normally, but today on Amazon, they're offering a $30 off coupon. That is like bargain. So you're going to get this one for $70, which is an incredible price because, again, it comes with everything packaged as you need in order to use it. The rechargeable batteries are included, as well as the battery charger. And you can use it for a variety of different things. If you're coming off of a total knee replacement or ACL reconstruction or some kind of surgery, you can actually use this for scar management. You'll just put it directly on the incision after you've had your stitches out, and those striations and connective tissue start to change and transform based on how the polarity of this ignites it in order to improve itself for the better outcome. So the Lumicare red light therapy torch, $99.99 regularly, and today you can get it on Amazon, today only for a limited time only. You'll find it on there for $30 off the regular price. You can also find it on the Lifepro Fitness website. And if you want to use my discount code with that, it's Amber10 at the checkout, but it does not apply to Amazon orders. So there's that. So we're going to close that up. That's one of my all-time favorite devices. Matter of fact, I got a picture. Let me pull this up here. I have a young man that had a complete foot ankle reconstruction after fracturing his foot. And we started doing this treatment to his foot immediately, and he healed in record time. The doctors are like, I don't know how you did it, but you did it super fast. But this is like immediately before he went into surgery, like the day before surgery, and he was walking without crutches, without a scooter, without a walking boot, back to doing normal things in life, learning how to run again in 4 weeks. And that's normally like a 6 to 8 week recovery. So if you can see the bruising there associated with that, lot of nasty, and this is before he had the foot ankle reconstructed, so it's actually dislocated in this position, and we're just doing this just to minimize the amount of recovery time, and it worked really, really well for him. And then of course I've got other individuals who are using it for knee pain. So there's an example of somebody using it for patellofemoral knee pain, or jumper's knee is what that's also called. And then we had a huge rash of turf toe injuries, big toe injuries. And so we were using it at the base of the big toe in order to help with those athletes to heal the tissue faster so they can continue to play without having to take time off. All right, so let's get into one more device that is amongst a favorite, and it is our Sonic M1 massage gun. And we have got a plethora of massage guns, but this one is definitely a favorite. This one is available on Amazon. I don't believe this one is available on the Lifepro site. I think it is specific to Amazon. And you are getting A lot of product here for less than $100. It's $99.99 on Amazon today, and there's a $15 off coupon today only. So what I love about this, oh my gosh, they totally, I tell you what, Lifepro definitely sets you up with all of the bells and whistles and attachments on this product. You get a lot of extra stuff here. So the massage gun is here as you see it. I'll take it out here in just a second. This tip right here with this little, it has a little springy action to it. It's a very soft tip, like a rubber tip. This is probably one of my favorite tips because it softens the intensity to large muscle groups or to sensitive areas. For instance, the IT band, or if you're really sore over here in the glutes, it doesn't feel as sensitive as, let's say, if you're using one of the balls, okay? And the balls are made of more of like a foam. They can compress them a little bit, but it's not a hard plastic ball. So, and then we also have the metal tip, which you can use to deliver essential oils or an analgesic topical, such as BioFreeze or Icy Hot, something like that. You can use that to drive that without having to worry about it soaking into the foam. So pretty cool there. We have a textured tip that can get into some nitty-gritty spots, into some big muscle areas. This one kind of looks like, it kind of reminds me of a shovel with little notches. That works really good, and really stripping through here on the lateral line. You can get into the forearm muscles with that, into the palm of the hands. As I sat at my daughter's volleyball tournament this last weekend observing, my hands started to cramp because I wasn't using them, and my hands are used to working all the time. So I actually sat down with one of my massage guns, the Dyna Mini to be exact, and massaged my hands while I was just sitting there watching. And because it's so quiet, nobody had to worry about hearing it. So we're gonna flip the switch, the on-off switch here at the bottom, just like that. And then everything is digital on the back side. And so there it is. We just tapped it on, and it's gonna give you a variety of different settings. You're gonna have an intensity setting. You're gonna have the option of whether you want to switch between different programs. So a lot of different features on this one, but works very nice, very comfortable, ultra cheap, but not cheap quality. So, and remember, all Lifepro products have a limited lifetime warranty. So if you get yours and you have trouble with it, or if it sounds way louder than it should be, then you can contact our customer service department at support@lifeprofitness.com, and they will get you set up with replacement, or they will send you the parts that you need in order to have, the tool functioning at full capacity. So the Sonic M1 today, $99.99 with $15 extra off. With this one, it plugs into the wall to recharge. So there's your charger that plugs into the wall, and you'll get several hours of battery use out of this. But a lot of great features with this one. And again, like I said, it comes with the carry case, and on the back here, it shows you all those different attachments. So it comes with over 10 different attachments. A lot of great features. And so knowing the amount of massage guns that we're known for, the massage guns and for mechanical vibration, which is a great thing. It's mechanical vibration is very healing and soothing to the human body. So if you are struggling with pain and you're not one that wants to take medication, any kind of mechanical vibration, whether it's a whole body vibration platform or whether it's a massage gun or foam roller, any one of our body really thrives when it feels vibration because it's used to feeling vibration. And when it doesn't feel vibration is when it stops changing its mold. So we always want to be changing how our body moves. And so last but not least, one of the things that irritates our body the most is lack of movement. And so I want to show you two of our favorite tools, two of my favorite gadgets that we use for enhancing movement or for enjoying movement without having to have extra tools and equipment at home for gaining wellness and fitness. And the first one is right here, and this is the Horizon Balance Trainer, okay? And I've made a couple of videos using this, especially using with the whole body vibration platform, but you might have seen other products that are similar to this in the past. This one is really cool and very different in that the surface is textured, and it's a smaller base. So it's really convenient to be able to store, but it's also got this non-slip traction top on the front. as you're going to see, it also has these little these little holes that you can clip, you know, bands into. So if you're wanting to do resistance band work while you're on top of the balance trainer, you're able to do that. When we turn it on over, it has the recessed handles that are built into it, and it has this fine texture, this rubber texture surface. And what makes that nice is that if you happen to have on shoes that are a little slicker, or if you are just struggling with getting balance in general, it is really good for being able to get traction when you are in this position right here on top. And if it's on the ground, it keeps it from sliding. So the non-slip uh, rubberized bottom is does a lot of great things as opposed to having just a smooth surface. That extra textured rubber surface keeps it, but also keeps you more stand. So a lot of different things you can do with that. I'm going to move my table back just a little bit so I can show you here in front of some ways that you can use the balance trainer. All right. Also coming with the balance trainer, the Horizon, is the squishy ball. And if you've seen my videos on the vibration platforms, you've seen how I love to use the squishy ball. I always refer to this as the Amber squishy ball, but now they came out with a Lifepro squishy ball. So I'm just going to throw my name on it because I like squishy balls. Okay. So one of the things that you can do is, as I'm moving some of this extra stuff out of the way that we're going to talk about next, one of the great things that you can do with the Horizon is if you're trying to work on your tummy muscles, but you just don't have the ability to sit all the way up because you're struggling, whether it being inactivity or a recent surgery or you've got a back injury, but you can just sit on top of this and you can squeeze this ball on the inside of your knees, which integrates into the whole body. And then if you want to lean back from here, you can squeeze and then you can just pull yourself up. So it's a modified sit up. You're not having to go all the way back, but your body is supported on this nice surface here that gives a little. Okay. So, and if you're really not feeling very good with laying back into a sit up position, then you can recline yourself on top of the Horizon while squeezing this ball. Or if you don't want to squeeze the ball, you can take the ball overhead, touch the floor, and then sit back up. And you've just done a modified sit up or a modified crunch while the back is stable and supported in the molding of this device. There we go. All right. So, and if I want to be more positioned on top, then I can really open up and feel from this position. Now, a little insight for you. A lot of low back pain is caused because of the tightening of these muscles right here in the front of the chest. So how many people actually lay back and open up and stretch? And so what I want you to think about is just truly doing that. Just lay back with your arms open, your chest open, and you're just deep breathing while you're holding that squishy ball in between your knees. And you're going to feel all these muscles are going to stretch and lengthen out. And when that happens, low back pain eases, it spasms. So if our back is spasming, this slows spasming down. So it's an awesome exercise to be able to do that. We can work on the hips if we want to. We can go laying sideways and we can kind of lay across and we can just do leg raises. Okay. There's a lot of different things that you can do with this. We can work with squeezing the ball, and this is always a favorite. So you're going to relax your upper body on the floor. You're going to bring your lower body down and you're going to pick up. And of course, just trying to stay balanced on here is integrating in a lot of different muscles. But boy, you're really going to feel that in your abs. So if you're trying to get rid of that extra handle right there, I'm in that boat this month since I decided to enjoy some food and beverages over the last couple of months with family and friends. So I'm on this 15-pound weight loss kick, and I'm using the Horizon on a daily basis with clients and with videos in order to be able to overcome some of my challenges. Now, the other thing that you can do is if you're wanting to do some stuff using some of our dumbbells, our adjustable dumbbells, is you can have them positioned right here. You can do kneeling bicep curls. You can do tricep extensions with your weights. We can work on rolling out. So you don't want to use the squishy ball to do this, but what you can do is you can put your squishy ball out in front, and from here, You can actually do a modified push-up. If you don't have the capacity to go all the way down to the ground, then you're going to use this to support your body so that you can work towards being able to do a push-up without straining yourself and actually doing one. So, and then of course, when it comes to the balance side of things, we just start with just stepping one foot on, okay? And then if we want to get a little bit more interesting, we can step on and lift back off. And as you can see, it takes a little bit more effort to stay on top. Or if we want to go up, up, down, down. So if you're struggling with balance at home and you want to use a countertop in front of you to work on staying on, you can do that. If you're wanting to do cardio, you can use this for tapping. Okay, we can do tapping. We can go across the top, okay? Coming back across, you can throw a set of burpees in it there. That being said, you can also do burpees with this. So we can flip this over. And again, it has the recessed handles on the backside. So we push off, take it to the ground, out, out, in, lift off. There's a modified burpee for you. Now, if you're wanting to get on top, this is one of the things I enjoy doing. Is I'm going to tilt this to the side with a little bit of coordination here, getting on top. And again, this is smaller than some of our competitors, but the goal is to keep the platform as level as possible. And just trying to do that is body awareness. What's firing, what's not firing, what's feeling tight, what's feeling loose, what needs worked on, okay? And so as you squat, the platform should not move much, okay? And so if you can work on improving your squats through that neurosensory process, is an awesome neurosensory tool. Because as I'm seeing myself in the camera, I'm shifting forward just a little bit. So I need to use my heels in order to shift back. So many different things you can do. If you have an injury, you can work on just stabilizing. So if I'm working on ankle stabilization, I can work on ankle range of motion, forward, side to side, working in a circle, okay? So many different things you can do with this. We could go on and on and on about a class on the horizon, but we don't have all day today, so we're going to stop with that one. Now, last but not least, oh, I forgot to say, I got too far ahead of myself there. The Horizon Balance Trainer, $99.99. If you get it on Amazon today, there's an extra $10 off coupon. Again, limited time only, so that coupon might not be available, and it might not be $99.99 in a month from now. So get it today if you're interested. And if you're wanting to try to using the discount code on the Lifepro website, you can go to lifeprofitness.com it'd be / with an Amber, or just lifeprofitness.com and just use the Amber 10 promo code. It never expires. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, they've already got you a special deal built in there. So we've got the Infinity Box gym set, okay? And so this is our portable home gym. And this came out just, I want to say about a month and a half ago. But these handles fit conveniently here on the inside, along with some of the other parts. And when you fold this out, it just lays on the ground. And you're going to find, make this easy for you to see, you're going to find that there is a color map on here. And you're going to see a muscle man with lots of different color variations. And so if you're wanting to stimulate those color variations based on push-up position, then you're going to angulate the push-up handles in the color patterns as shown in order to light up those specific muscle groups. And there's a whole variety of exercises you can do on this. We did a video on that a couple months ago in which you can learn how to use the Infinity Box. But you're going to take the handles and you'll put them wherever you want to in order to get the best out of the workout. And let's say that we're just going to work on planking. So if we just work on planking here in this position, I can work on range of motion in my hips. But it's nice because you're not having to go palms flat. And this padding, the top of the Infinity Box actually has padding built into it. And it actually comes with a mat. It comes with resistance bands. It comes with the ab wheel. Speaking of the ab wheel, that's one of my absolute favorite exercises to do. And I haven't done it in a while. But it comes with everything you need to do in order to do an ab rollout. Ab wheel is included along with the barbell. And so you just roll out and you roll in. Roll out and you can roll in. And then the other great thing about the Infinity Box is it comes with all of these resistance bands. Bring these up so you can see. You get all these different resistance bands. So there are different lengths, different resistances. You're going to get ankle cuffs. You're going to get rubberized handles, as well as those being multiple adjusted, and then the different clips for the resistance bands. And on the bottom, you're going to see these red brackets. With these, we're going to wrap the resistance band around here and bring it through the handle. And then as you're standing on it, sitting on it, doing whatever you want to do on it, we're adding resistance to it. You can also add resistance to the barbell by clipping into the ends of the barbell. So the barbell is built with these little clips. And again, I'm not going to do a workout with this because we've already demonstrated this in the past. So you can go back and watch the Infinity Box workout that I did. Really, really good workout, by the way. So you can use that. And then the other end of this, minus the handle here, but this end strap right here will clip onto the bottom and will stay there. And then when you're doing your rollouts, you actually have resistance in the bungee band. So it's really, really cool how many different ways you can use the Infinity Box gym set at home or on the go if you're one who travels a lot. Like I said, I was traveling this last weekend with a team. So if I wanted to do a workout at the hotel but didn't want to do it in the gym and wanted to do my own thing, you just pack it up. It fits into this included bag. Comes with the mat, comes with the ab wheel, the barbell, all the bands, and everything tucks into this bag right here. And it has a carry strap. You just take it on into your room, or you can take it on down to the gym, do some cardio, and have everything that you need to have so that you don't have to wait in line for other things. Comes with the ankle straps. So, and it also comes with a door anchor. Now, the other thing that I want you to consider is even though it comes with a certain amount of products with it, you can always accentuate your Infinity Box workout with things that you have at home. So if you're working on rotator cuff strengthening, if you're working on hip strengthening or glute strengthening, donkey kicks with different bands that you have, you can clip those same bands into the Infinity Box with using your own kind of creativity. There's so many ways that you can do that and be able to get the most out of using this piece of equipment for a variety of different things. Now, this is like the discount of the day, because the Infinity Box, with all the moving parts and all the extra features that it has, is regularly on special for $99.99. And today they're running a $20 off coupon, so you can actually get it for $80. And just the attachments and the barbell and the ab wheel are worth that in itself, not even including the box. So if you're looking for something different to do and you're tired of going to the gym and getting stuck waiting on a machine, or you're traveling and you want to be able to take it with you wherever you go, there we go. So we're going to funnel that in there. And now I have just included everything. And so you can carry it along with you, or you can stick it in the carry-on bag. And the carry-on bag, you could actually carry that onto a plane, no problem. Everything fits nice in there, nice and neat. So, yeah, so the Infinity Box gym set, $99.99 minus $20 coupon. So many great things going on. And these are not really on sale. I just wanted to share with you some of my favorite things that I like to use of Lifepros that are less than $100. And then today, if you choose to shop through Amazon, or any other day, a lot of times they'll have extra special coupons that are not Lifepro specific, that Amazon just kind of throws them out there. But when they're gone, they're gone. So take advantage of it while you can. If I go back through and give you my top 5 in that big list of my favorite things, the Dyna Mini is one. The Oculux eye massager is definitely one. The Serger vibrating foam roller. So we've got the Oculux, we've got the Serger, we got the Dyna Mini, we got the red light therapy torch. Oh my gosh, do I pick 5? I don't know that I can pick 5. I don't know that I can pick 5 because I like them all. Okay, I'm not picking 5 because I love all of them. I can't just keep it down to 5 because we got boots, we got massage guns, we've got the exercise equipment. I can't narrow it down to 5. I don't know why I tried to do that for. Even 10's hard, because I didn't get to throw into some of the other stuff. But anyhow, I want to say thank you so much today for watching. And if you are interested in trying to do some different things with our products, feel free to check out our other social media channels. YouTube has a lot of videos, over 100 videos of how we use our different products, and the orientation videos that I've provided for every product ever manufactured and sold by LifePro. And you can go to YouTube and subscribe to that channel, and it'll bring up all the videos that we have featured, information or actual live workouts. And then you can also go to Instagram and see how some of our influencers are using the products on their own time. You can go to Facebook. We've got a VIP group there, so you can share your story about how LifePro is changing your life for the better. We have so many countless stories. I mean, the stories are endless as to how our consumers or customers and our family is using the different LifePro products for improving their life, and especially autoimmune disease and stress. So many individuals, all the way from ages of babies all the way up to senior citizens, like 80 to 100, are using our different products in order to improve their life without the use of synthetics, medicine, doctors, therapy visits having to be supervised. And because we have a phenomenal health and advisory panel, we have doctors on board who are checking the products and making sure that the products are safe for you to use at home, and that the methods that we're showing you to use the products are fact checked, and they're working in a safely manner so that you don't hurt yourself any further from not having any guidance. That guidance and those suggestions and those tips and tricks are free if you go to the Life Pro VIP group in Facebook. And in order to be a VIP member, you have to have an existing product from Life Pro. So if you want to be part of the group and you're not there yet, make sure that you buy any product, it doesn't matter what it is, in order to have access to this plethora of invaluable information from so many amazing people. And then, of course, we've got, yeah, I think that covers it. We got Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah, I got them all, I think. Anyhow, and if you have questions that I can help you out with, if you're having trouble picking out a certain product, don't hesitate to tag me in a post or reach out to me through a direct message, and I'm happy to help you whenever I can. But I want to say thank you on behalf of LifePro for listening in and for being part of our LifePro family. And we hope that we can improve your day with positive energy, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. It all comes full circle with everything that we offer in our different categories of wellness at LifePro, and all the products and professionals that we provide to you. So I wish you the best day ever, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day.